Yes, Rudra, Mansi, Veda, Nidhi. Please, everyone, put your presentee. Only Rudra, Mansi, Nidhi, and Veda has written their name and their standard. Everyone, Chinmay Pawar. Okay. That ID, one ID is there, Sama Patil. Please write your presentee. What is the student's name? Yes, write your name in the chat box. Sama Patil. Mic on करा. Please put on your mic. The ID is there, Sama Patil. Yes, anyone knows the student's name? Anyone knows the student's name? Mansi, Nidhi, Rudra, do you know the student's name? Okay, okay, so let it be. We have started our lesson number 5 of history, that is social and religious reforms. Okay, in that, Shriyash. Okay. In that we have completed about era of religious and social reforms. In that Brahmo Samaj and Prarthana Samaj and Satya Shodhak Samaj we have learned about. Okay. Yes, we have also learned about Ramakrishna Mission, Arya Samaj, and emancipation of women in the previous lecture. And today we are going to start with the new one, that is religious reforms among the Muslims. Yes. Before that, half of the part, I think only half of the part of this emancipation of women is completed till this widow remarriage and all. Yes, Mansi, Nidhi, till this only we have completed, right? Only you two were in the last lecture. The Devdasi Pratha I have asked you about. Yes? Okay. Okay. So let's start. See, Maharshi Dhondo Karve started the Ananta Balikashram, an orphanage for girls. मग महर्षी धोंडो कर्वे यांनी अनाथ बालिकाश्रम, लहान मुलींसाठी ज्या ऑर्फनेज होत्या, अनाथ होत्या, त्यांच्यासाठी अनाथ बालिकाश्रम म्हणून या नावाचं एक आश्रम चालू केलं होतं. His intention was to give education to all women and make them stand on their own feet. मग त्याचा त्यामागचा हेतू काय होता? अनाथ आश्रम खोलण्यामागचा, उघडण्यामागचा त्यांचा हेतू काय होता? की स्त्रियांनी खूप शिकावं आणि स्वतःच्या पायावर उभं राहावं. ओके. Through his efforts, the first women's university was set up in the 20th century. मग त्यांच्या या त्यांनी जे प्रयत्न केले त्यांच्यामुळे 20व्या शतकामध्ये भारतातील पहिले महिला विद्यापीठ, फर्स्ट वुमन्स युनिव्हर्सिटी वॉज सेटअप. ओके, भारतातील पहिले महिला विद्यापीठ उभे राहिले. पंडिता रमाबाई founded the Sharda Sadan and took up the responsibility of taking care of disabled children and women. बघा, मग पंडिता रमाबाईंनी काय केलं? शारदाश्रम नावाची एक संस्था स्थापन केली आणि तिथे त्यांनी जे काही डिसेबल्ड, दिव्यांग मुलं मुली किंवा स्त्रिया होत्या त्यांचं पालन पोषण करण्याची जबाबदारी त्यांनी स्वीकारली. रमाबाई रानडे, through the medium of Seva Sadan Institute, started the nursing course for women. बघा, मग त्यांनी त्यांच्या सेवा सदन या संस्थेच्या माध्यमातून स्त्रियांना नर्सिंग कोर्स म्हणजे परिचारिकेचा अभ्यासक्रम शिकवण्याची सुरुवात केली. शी डिमांडेड द राईट टू वोट फॉर वुमन, आणि त्यावेळेस स्त्रियांना मतदानाचा अधिकार नव्हता. त्यांनी स्त्रियांना मतदानाचा अधिकार देखील मिळवून दिला. Through articles, Dr. Ambedkar spoke about the injustice towards women. मग डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकरांनी काही लेख लिहिले आणि त्यामध्ये स्त्रियांवर जे अन्याय होत होते त्यांच्या विरुद्ध ते बोलले किंवा त्यांनी लिहिलं. महात्मा गांधी also advocated education of women. महात्मा गांधींनी सुद्धा स्त्री शिक्षणाचा पुरस्कार केला. Women have given valuable contribution during the freedom movement. आणि म्हणूनच स्त्रियांना एवढं पाठबळ मिळाल्यामुळे, त्यांना मतदानाचा अधिकार मिळाल्यामुळे, त्यांच्यावर होणाऱ्या अत्याचाराला वाचा फोडली गेल्यामुळे, त्यांना शिक्षणाचा अधिकार मिळाला, त्यांना समाजात पुढे येता आलं, या सगळ्यामुळे काय झालं, स्त्रियांनी खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात स्वातंत्र्य चळवळीमध्ये भाग घेतला. वुमन्स रिफॉर्म मुवमेंट हेल्प्ड closing down many unjust practices in the society. मग या ज्या काही स्त्री सुधारणेच्या चळवळी झाल्या त्यांच्यामुळे काय झालं, समाजामध्ये असणाऱ्या जेवढ्या काही अन्यायकारक प्रथा होत्या त्या सगळ्या बंद होण्यास खूप मदत झाली. द व्हॉइस फॉर प्रॉब्लेम्स अगेन्स्ट द वुमन ब्रोक आउट. स्त्रियांच्या प्रश्नांना वाचा फुटली. वुमन स्टार्टेड पुटिंग अप देअर ओन थॉट्स थ्रू देअर रायटिंग. स्त्रिया लिहू लागल्या, शिक्षणामुळे त्या लिहू लागल्या आणि त्यांचे स्वतःचे विचार ते लेखनातून मांडू लागल्या. Their performance in every sectors of life flourished due to education. मग त्यांनी शिक्षण घेतलं आणि त्या शिक्षणामुळेच जीवनाच्या प्रत्येक क्षेत्रामध्ये त्यांचं कर्तृत्व फुलून यायला लागलं. ओके. नेक्स्ट, रिलीजियस रिफॉर्म्स अमॉंग दी मुस्लिम्स. आता मुस्लिम समाजातील सुधारणा कशा प्रकारे झाली बघा. अब्दुल लतीफ स्टार्टेड दी सोशल रिफॉर्म अमॉंग दी मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी. मग मुस्लिम कम्युनिटीमध्ये, मुस्लिम समाजामध्ये धर्म सुधारण्याची सुरुवात कोणी केली? अब्दुल लतीफ यांनी केली. ही इस्टॅब्लिश द मोहम्मदन लिटररी सोसायटी इन बंगाल. त्यांनी काय केलं? मोहम्मदन लिटररी सोसायटी म्हणून बंगालमध्ये एका संस्थेची स्थापना केली. सर सय्यद अहमद खान फाउंडेड द मोहम्मदन अँग्लो ओरिएंटल कॉलेज. इट लेटर डेव्हलप्ड इनटू द अलीगढ मुस्लिम युनिव्हर्सिटी. बघा, सर सय्यद अहमद खान यांनी मोहम्मदन अँग्लो ओरिएंटल कॉलेज या कॉलेजची स्थापना केली आणि पुढे याच आता जे आपण अलीगढ मुस्लिम विद्यापीठ म्हणून ऐकतो नाव, ते सर सय्यद अहमद खान यांनी स्थापन केलेल्या कॉलेजलाच पुढे अलीगढ मुस्लिम युनिव्हर्सिटी असं म्हटलं गेलं. He advocated Western science and technology. He firmly believed that Muslims could make progress only by studying modern education and science. मग त्यांनी काय केलं? त्यांच्या संस्थेमध्ये पाश्चिमात्य विज्ञान आणि तंत्रज्ञानाला पाठिंबा दिला, त्याचा पुरस्कार केला. कारण त्यांचं असं मत होतं, त्यांचं असं मानणं होतं की विज्ञान आणि पाश्चात्य शिक्षण हे जर अंगी बाळगलं तरच मुस्लिम समाजाची प्रगती होईल असं त्यांना वाटत होतं. नेक्स्ट, मुवमेंट इन हिंदू सोसायटी. आता हिंदू समाजामध्ये कशा प्रकारे चळवळी झाल्या? इन 1915 हिंदू महासभा वॉज इस्टॅब्लिश टू गिव्ह अ रिस्पेक्टेबल पोझिशन टू द हिंदू कम्युनिटी. बघा, हिंदू समाजाला एक सन्मानाचं स्थान मिळावं यासाठी 1915 मध्ये हिंदू महासभा या संघटनेची स्थापना करण्यात आली. पंडित मदन मोहन मालविया लेड द फाउंडेशन ऑफ बनारस हिंदू युनिव्हर्सिटी. डॉक्टर केशव बळीराम हेडगेवार in 1925 established राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ at नागपूर. बघा, बनारस हिंदू विद्यापीठाची स्थापना कोणी केली? पंडित मदन मोहन मालवीय यांनी. तर डॉक्टर केशव बळीराम हेडगेवार यांनी 1925 साली राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ याची स्थापना नागपूर येथे केली. Its aim was to set up a disciplinary and virtuous organization of Hindu youth. मग या संस्थेची स्थापना करण्यामागचा त्यांचा हेतू काय होता? हिंदुत्ववादी जे तरुण आहेत त्यांना शिस्तबद्ध करणे आणि त्यांचं चारित्र्य संपन्न करणे आणि त्यांची एकत्रित संघटना उभारणे हे या संस्थांच्या स्थापनेमागचा मेन मोटो होता. वी.डी. सावरकर built the Patit Pawan temple at Ratnagiri, open to all castes of Hindu religion. कॉमन डायनिंग प्रोग्राम्स वेअर ऑल्सो अरेंज्ड. मग त्या काळी स्पृश्य अस्पृश्य असे काही प्रकार होते. अस्पृश्य काही लोकांना दलित अस्पृश्य मानलं जायचं आणि त्यांना मंदिरात प्रवेश दिला जात नव्हता. तर स्वातंत्र्यवीर सावरकरांनी काय केलं, रत्नागिरी येथे हिंदू धर्मातील सर्व जातींना मुक्त प्रवेश असणारं एक मंदिर स्थापन केलं. पतित पावन मंदिर याची त्यांनी स्थापना केली आणि त्यामध्ये ते एकत्र, जसं पंक्तीत जेवायला देतात, एकत्र सगळेजण जेवतात, त्या प्रकारचे कार्यक्रम राबवू लागले. In the history of modern India, the movement of Renaissance is very important. On the principles of liberty, equality, and nationalism, the Indian social reformers set up a nationwide political movement. The study of this movement will be dealt in the next chapter. See, मग आपण जे काही पाहिलं, जसा आधुनिक भारत निर्माण झाला, या आधुनिक भारताच्या निर्माणामध्ये, त्याच्या इतिहासामध्ये, इन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ मॉडर्न इंडिया, विच मुवमेंट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट? मुवमेंट ऑफ रेनिसन्स, म्हणजे जे प्रबोधन झालं, ते प्रबोधनाचा आविष्कार खूप महत्वाचा आहे असं मानलं जातं. यामध्ये लिबर्टी म्हणजे स्वातंत्र्य, इक्वालिटी समता आणि नॅशनलिझम राष्ट्रवाद या कल्पनांनी भरलेल्या सुधारकांनी राजकीय क्षेत्रात खूप मोठी चळवळ उभी केली. ते आपण नेक्स्ट चॅप्टर मध्ये पाहणार आहोत. बघा, मॅनिफेस्टेशन ऑफ रेनिसन्स इन अदर एरियाज. अजून कोणकोणत्या ठिकाणी प्रबोधन झालं, प्रबोधनात कोणकोणत्या क्षेत्रांमध्ये अजून प्रबोधन झालं? जस्ट ॲज द रिफॉर्म मुवमेंट, the development in various fields of literature, art and science during the Renaissance period is also important. बघा, सुधारणेच्या चळवळी जशा झाल्या तसंच प्रबोधन काळ साहित्य, कला, विज्ञान यासारख्या क्षेत्रांमध्ये देखील प्रगती घडून आली. In the field of literature, Rabindranath Tagore, and in the field of science, C.V. Raman received Nobel Prize. मग विज्ञानाच्या क्षेत्रात सी.व्ही. रमण यांना, तर साहित्याच्या क्षेत्रात रवींद्रनाथ टागोर यांना नोबेल प्राइज मिळालं. This gives us an idea of a progress in India. This progress was responsible for building up modern India. मग यावरूनच आपल्याला कळतं की भारतात त्यावेळी प्रगती होत होती आणि या प्रगतीमुळेच नवीन आधुनिक भारत निर्माण होत होता. Stories, novels gave inspiration to gain independence. They also expressed thoughts on social reforms. कथा, कादंबऱ्या यामधून काय होत होतं, स्वातंत्र्याची प्रेरणा मिळू लागत होती आणि समाज सुधारणेचा जो विचार आहे तो सुद्धा व्यक्त होऊ लागला होता. कार्तिक, why you have joined so late? It's 6:15. What happened, Karthik? Why you have joined so late? Yes, Karthik, put on your mic and tell me. See, I ask you to put on your mic, for everyone, it's compulsory. You have to put on your mic and tell me whatever I'm asking to you. Okay? This always happens with you, Karthik. Whenever I ask you something, you keep unmute only. See, during this period, women also took up. Yes, what happened?
टीचर, मी ट्युशनला होतो ना, तर यायला थोडा उशीर झालाय.
Okay. So you should tell me now. During this period, women also took up writing. New newspapers and magazines became a source of social reform and political awakening. बघा, या काळात स्त्रिया देखील लेखन करू लागल्या होत्या. नवीन नवीन वृत्तपत्रे, मासिके ही समाज सुधारणा आणि राजकीय जागृतीचे साधने ठरत होती. There was development in the field of art as well. Music became more popular. Indian style and Western techniques were combined and a new school of painting came forward. बघा, या कलेच्या क्षेत्रात देखील प्रगती होत होती. जसं संगीत जास्त लोकप्रिय होत होतं, भारतीय शैली आणि पाश्चात्य तंत्रे यांचा एकत्रित मेळ घालून चित्रकला देखील पुढे येत होती. Many books were written based on science. People started realizing that experimentation and scientific attitude were important for the progress of the country. विज्ञानावर पण काही ग्रंथ लिहिले जाऊ लागले होते. मग भारताच्या प्रगतीसाठी प्रयोगशीलता आणि वैज्ञानिक दृष्टीचे महत्व आता लोकांना समजू लागले होते. Okay, here we have ended with this chapter. Do you understood? All of you have understood? Yes, let me know. The one who were present from the beginning of the chapter will understood it clearly. Rest will require some time. Okay. So I'm going to revise all the things now. The whole chapter I'm going to revise now, and that after that you're going to answer the questions which are there in the exercise that are including some fill-ups. Okay. Then reason and short notes only. Okay. So first I'm going to revise the whole chapter again. See, the social and religious reforms. The modern educated Indians realized that the backwardness of India was due to the superstition, casteism, and old custom, class system, and lack of a critical attitude. Okay, outlook. So modern educated Indian wanted to end superstition, casteism, and old customs which are present in India. Okay. Now, in the era of religious and social reform, some uh, some people came with their organization to work for the common people. Okay. So first was Brahmo Samaj, which was established by Rajaram Mohan Rai in 1828. His what he did, monotheism, caste and class equality, he protest against rituals and following the way of prayers were the principle of Brahmo Samaj. Then he also opposed sati practice, child marriage, parda system. He promoted widow remarriage and female education also. He founded Hindu college in Calcutta and created public awareness through some newspapers like Samved Kaumudi. Okay, then Prarthana Samaj. Prarthana Samaj, first Paramhamsa Samaj was established in Mumbai in 1848 by Dadoba Panduranga Tarkhadkar. Later, from the Paramhamsa Sabha, some members founded Prarthana Samaj. Okay, so Dadoba's brother, who was Dr. Atmaram Panduranga, was the first president of Prarthana Samaj. Then Justice Ranade, Dr. R.G. Bhandarkar carried out the work of Prarthana Samaj forward. The opposition to idol worship, monotheism, opposition to rituals like the principle of Prarthana were the principles of Prarthana Samaj. What they did, they stressed on devotion and prayers. Yes. Then Maharshi Vitthal Ramji Shinde, one of the member of Prarthana Samaj, later established depressed classes mission. Okay, and through this mission, they attempted to solve the social problems of people. After that, Satya Shodhak Samaj. Satya Shodhak Samaj was established in 1873 by Mahatma Jyotirao Phule. Satyashodhak Samaj work on the principle of formation of society on the basis of equality. They protested mainly against the untouchability and they advocated education among the depressed classes and women. Then Mahatma Phule reformed the society through the medium of books like Brahmananche Kasab, then Gulamgiri, Shetkaracha Asud and Sarvajanik Satya Dharma. Okay. Uh, he criticized the tradition and custom that made discrimination between man and woman. Then Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj was founded by Swami Dayananda Saraswati in 1875. He wrote the book Satyartha Prakash. Satyartha Prakash, and he is The main principle was based on the ancient Vedic religion. He asserted the slogan of Arya Samaj was "Go back to the Vedas." वेदांकडे चला. This was the uh, slogan of Arya Samaj. Then Arya Samaj also established many education institutes for common people. Then Ramakrishna Mission. Ramakrishna Mission was established by Swami Vivekananda, who was the close disciple of Ramakrishna Paramhamsa, and it was established in 1897. Ramakrishna Mission work for the society, and they provide help to the famine stricken people, patients, medical help to the poor, female education, and spiritual growth. Swami Vivekananda was also an excellent orator, so he attended the Parliament of Religions at Chicago in 1893 as a representative of Hinduism. Okay, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved was the message given by Swami Vivekananda. Sorry, yes, Swami Vivekananda to the Indian youth. Okay, then social reforms among the Sikhs. Okay, Singh Sabha was established in Amritsar for reforms in the Sikh religion, and this institute worked for spread of education among the Sikh community to bring modernization among them. And later, what happened? Akali movement continue their tradition of reformation. Then emancipation of women, that is woman empowerment. It was a very important thing which took place in the modern India, modernization of India. See, what was there during the expansion of British rule in India? The position of women was very miserable. They had no right of education. They were not treated equally. They were their marriages were done only at the very early age, that is the child marriages were done, dowry system was there, sati, keshwapan, opposition, yes, these systems were there. So opposition to the widow marriage, such custom prevailed in the society. Then the governor Lord Bentinck took help of social reformers like Rajaram Mohan Rai to pass the Sati Prohibition Act. Then Gopal Hari Deshmukh, popularly known as the Lok Hitvadi, advocated gender equality, Stri Purush Samanta, through his writing in the Shatapatre. Then after that, 1848, Mahatma Phule started the first school of girls at Bhidewada in Pune. His wife, Savitribai Phule, also did the same work. She supported him. He also established a Bal Hatya Pratibandhak Gruha in his own house. And Viro Remarriage Act for getting to pass the for getting the permission of Widow Remarriage Act, Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Vishnu Shastri Pandit, and Viresh Lingam took a special efforts for this. In his newspaper Sudharak, Gopal Ganesh Agarkar gave his staunch opinion about the child marriage and law of consent. Then Maharshi Vittal Ramji Shinde organized a conference against the practice of Devdasi, and Tarabai Shinde in her book that name was Stri Purush Tulna firstly put up her views about women's rights in that. Then Maharshi Dhondo Karve started the Ananta Balika Ashram for orphanage girls. Pandita Ramabai founded the Sharda Sadan, and took the responsibility of the disabled children and women. Ramabai Ranade established a Seva Sadan Institute and started a nursing course for women over there. Dr. Ambedkar also spoke about the injustice towards the women. Mahatma Gandhi also advocated education of women, and thus the what were the effect after that? Women's reform movement help in the closing down many unjust practices in the society. Voice for problems against the woman broke out. Women started putting up their own thoughts through their writing. Their performance in every sectors of life flourished due to education. Then after religious reforms among the Muslims, who did that? Abdul Latif started the religious reforms. The Mohammedan literary society he established in Bengal. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan founded the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, and later it is known as the Aligarh University. He firmly believed that Muslims could make progress only by studying modern education and science. Then movement in Hindu society. Mahasabha was established in 1915. Then Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya laid the foundation of Banaras Hindu University. Dr. Keshav Baliram Hedgewar in 1925 established Rashtriya Sevak Sangha at Nagpur, and all about their aim was to set up a disciplinary and virtuous organization of Hindu youth. V.D. Savarkar also built a Patitapavan temple at Ratnagiri, which was open to all castes of Hindu religion, and common dining programs were also practiced over there. So, in the history of modern India, the movement of Renaissance is very important. It was mainly based on principle of liberty, equality, and nationalism. Okay, here we have completed the revision of our lesson also. Have you clearly understood now? Yes. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Shall we move to the question answers now? Okay, so let's start. For first, you will write in a chat box. Dash dash establish the Ram Krishna mission. Dash dash establish the Ram Krishna mission. Yes, Swami Vivekananda. Okay, Rudra, read the sentence with answer.
Yes, Miss. Swami Vivekananda established the Ramakrishna Mission.
Okay, next, second one. The Anglo-Mohammedan Oriental College was established by. You have the options over there, so I'm not going to read. Yes, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Okay, Nidhi, read the answer sentence with answer.
Yes, ma'am. The Angkor Mohammedan Oriental College was established by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan.
Okay. Third is the depressed classes mission was founded by Maharshi Vitthal Ramji Shinde. Okay, Mansi, read the sentence with answer.
The depressed classes mission was founded by Maharshi Vittal Ramji.
Vitthal Ramji Shinde is written over there. Please see. Everyone has typed Maharshi Vitthal Ramji. Only Rudra has written the full name. Next, question number 2. Complete the table. Name first, see name of the reformer, then organization, newspaper or book he has written, and work of the organization. First is Rajaram Mohan Rai. What was the organization? Brahmo Samaj. And newspaper and book was Samved and Kaumudi. What was the work of the organization? Work of the organization. Yes, Rudra.
Yes, Miss. Promotion of widow remarriage and female education.
Second, Arya Samaj. Organization is Arya Samaj. Name of the social reformer? Yes, Mansi.
Swami Dayanand Saraswati.
Okay. Then newspaper or book? Yes, Soham.
Work for gender equality and against casteism.
Yes, that is work. But I am asking book or newspaper by Arya Samaj? Yes, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. Satyarth Prakash.
Third is name of the reformer Mahatma Phule. Organization. Organization. Yes, Soham.
Satyadhoak Samaj.
Satya Shodhak. And work. Who will tell work of the organization? Yes, Rudra.
Yes, Miss. Formation of society on the basis of equality.
Okay. Now explain the following statement with reason. The social and religious reform movement began in India. Okay, Mansi.
Along with the spread of English education, there was spread of new thoughts, new ideas, new philosophy. Indians were also introduced to Western thoughts and culture. Due to it, there were changes in social religious, economic, and cultural aspects of Indian society.
What I am asking, why did the social and religious reform movement begin in India? Yes, Rudra.
Yes, Miss. The modern educated Indians become aware that the backwardness of India was due to superstition, lack of critical outlook, old custom, and class system. And it was necessary to eradicate that flaws and undesirable tendency for progress of the country and to create new society based on the principles of humanity, equality, and fraternity. Thus, the social and religious reform movement began in India.
Yes, so when you are answering a reason, you should include the statement along with that for what you are going to give a reason. Okay. Mahatma Phule conducted a strike of barbers. Mahatma Phule conducted a strike of barbers. Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. There was a custom of Keshwatam,
Keshwapan.
Keshwapam, example, shaving head of widow in India. In order to oppose this unjust custom, Mahatma Phule conducted a strike of barbers.
Okay. Write a short note on Ramakrishna Mission. Okay, Mansi.
Ramakrishna Mission was established by Swami Vivekananda, a close disciple of Ramakrishna Paramhansa. In 1897, Ramakrishna Mission worked for service to the society. The mission worked for providing help to the famine-stricken people, patients, medical help to the poor, female education, and spiritual growth. Swami Vivekananda was excellent orator. He attended the Parliament of Religious at Chicago in 1893 as representative of Hinduism.
Reforms by for women by Savitri Bai Phule. Just you have to tell me the work of Savitri Bai Phule. Okay, Chinmay. Yes,
Yes,
Chinmay.
Savitribai
Savitribai Phule, wife of Mahatma Phule, accorded women education along with him. She supported her husband in his effort to start first school for girls at behind Wada in Pune. She continued her work in the field of education together. She faced severe constraints from the society. She put great effort in women uh, reform movement which result in putting an end to many unjust party presences.
Okay. Okay, so here we have completed our question answers also. Yes? Okay. Next lesson is based on the freedom movement and its beginning. Okay. So, shall we start with next lesson? Shall we start with next lesson now? If you are okay with this. If you are exhausted, then let it be. Okay, we will just read that. Okay, we will just read the second next lesson. Sixth lesson we are going to read now, just so that you can get a rough idea. And after that, in the next lecture, I will be directly explaining. Okay, so one by one you are going to read. Mansi, start reading.
Lesson number 6, beginning of freedom movement. English education made mixed effects on the Indian society. The seeds of nationalism were sown by the reforms of newly educated society. Due to various movements in different parts of India, a favorable situation was created to build a political organization on an all India level which will bring together the various provincial political organizations, different groups of politically aware people, and to express the aspiration of the nation by diverting the public attention towards the question of the nation. Centralization of administration during British rule. Due to the due to the British administration, its implementation on India brought the nation under one roof in its true sense. Due to identical reforms all over the country and equality before law, the feeling of nationalism developed among the people. For the convenience of administration and swift movement of the army of the British built network of roads and railway. But these facilities benefited the Indians as well. People from different parts of India came in contact of each other. There was increase in communication and the feeling of nationalism grew up.
Okay, stop. Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. The economic exploration. The Indian wealth was flowing toward England by all means. Due to the imperialist policy of the England, there was beginning of economic exploration of India. Farmers were competed, compelled,
Compelled.
compelled to take cash crops, burden of land taxes, continuous feminize, all this broke down the backbone of Indian agriculture. Traditional industrial decline which led to rise in
Unemployment.
employment. The capitalists exploited the worker class. Various new taxes were imposed on a middle class. This led to growth of disconnected among the people. Western education Due to spread of Western education, new ideas such as justice, liberty, equality, democracy, etc. were introduced to the Indians. Rationalism, scientific attitude, humanity, nationalism, these principles were accepted by the Indians. Therefore, they inculcated a feeling that we are capable of carrying out the work of the country and its progress. It is possible by following these principles. India is a country of diverse language, but with the introduction of English language, India got a new medium of communication. A study of ancient Indian history. The Asiatic Society was established at Kolkata by British. Many Indian and Western scholars started study of Indian culture. The manuscript in Sanskrit, Persian, and other language were examined and research was published. Indian scholars like Dr. Dadaji Lal, Dr.
भाऊ दाजी लाड.
Bahu Daji Lal, Dr. R.G. Bhandarkar made intensive study of ancient Indian culture. After understanding that we are possessed of glorious ancient tradition, the Indians were awakened with a sense of identity. The
Bhandarkar.
Bhandarkar Oriental Research Institute is working since last 100 years in Pune.
Okay, stop. Rudra.
Yes, miss. Contribution of newspapers. During this period, English and vernacular important people came to through these newspapers, political and social awakening took. Newspapers like Darpan, Prabhakar, Hindu, Amrit Bazar Patrika, Kesari, Maharatha started criticizing the government.
Criticizing.
Establishment, criticizing the government. Establishment. Yes, miss. Yes, miss. Miss, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, miss. Establishment of Indian National Congress. On 28 December 1885, the first session of Indian National Congress was held at Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit School in Mumbai. 72 delegates from different provinces of India participated in this session. Vyomnesh Chandra Banjiri, a renowned lawyer
Vaimesh
from
Chandra
Kolkata,
Banerjee.
Vyomesh Chandra Banerjee, a renowned lawyer from Kolkata, was the president of this session. session. In this session, they established the Indian National Congress. Alan Octavian Hume, a British officer, took lead in the establishment of the Indian National Congress. Increased proportion of Indians in the administration, reduction of military expenses by the British government, such statements were sent to the British. Objectives to the Indian National Congress. To make the people from different parts of India forget the differences in religion, race, caste, language, geographical territories and bring them on the common platform to understand each other's problem and views, to increase the feeling of oneness among the people, to take efforts for the development of the country were the objectives of the Indian National Congress.
Okay, stop.
Moderate praise.
Stop, Rudra.
Thank you.
Yes. Soham. Yes, Soham, start reading. Soham is there. Okay. Uh, okay, Karthik. Karthik, put on your mic.
Yes, teacher.
Start reading.
The Airtel 10 years after establishment of Indian National Congress, their contract was very
Contribution.
contribution very slow but constant. The leaders of
Consistent.
India National Constitution were relatives and high adult they were that thought original work a strong found need to be built up
Foundation needs to be
foundation needs to be built up Western
Western
Western thinkers politics of
philosophy, philosophy of liberalism,
philosophy of liberalism freedom include
equality,
equality these waves had
fraternity,
fraternity these have had and
these values,
based on them they believe in
constitutional
constitutional mediums
methods,
medicals. They had a hope that if we depend through
demand,
education medicines, then the birth will give just go our with them. Gopal Krishna Gopal
Gopal Krishna Gokhale,
Gokule
Firoz Shah,
Shah Mehta
Surendranath
Surendranath
Banerjee.
all modern leaders in
Okay,
the
stop. Next, Chinmay. Yes, Chinmay, start
Yes,
reading.
yes, yes. In the season of India
Session.
session of session national congress different
Resolutions,
resolution were put forward by them such as to get
representation,
representation in pro,
provincial
provincial
legislature,
legislation jobs for educated India, cutting down the in
increasing
increasing expression on
military,
military legislation and
judiciary,
judiciary should be spreaded for for
safeguarding,
guarding
safeguarding,
safeguarding alleged right of Indians,
legal
etc.
rights,
Legal rights to legal rights of Indians, etc. To cause of
to
cause a
cause
shift in the national movement. The British implemently the political of divide
policy.
policy of divide and rule.
Okay, stop. Next is Veda. Veda, start reading.
All Indian leaders who were politically aware kept aside the
Okay, read the
differences of
caption first. Read the caption first and please go slowly.
extremist face. 19 all Indian leaders who were politically aware kept aside their differences of caste, religion, language, province and gathered on a single platform of Indian National Congress. They were unanimous decisions regarding the objectives of the Congress and taking forward the movement of constitutional means, but there were differences regarding the working system. These were ideologically differences. From these differences, two main political groups were formed: the moderates who advocated peaceful and constitutional manners, and the extremists who believed in severe struggle
Severe.
for struggle for attainment of freedom. Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bipin Chandra Pal were believed to be extremist leaders. In the early period, the extremist leaders for bringing political awakening among the Indians used methods like newspapers, national festivals, and national education. Kesari and Maratha were the newspapers through which Lokmanya Tilak made severe criticisms on the suppressive policy of the British. In Bengal province, Amrit Bazar Patrika was a mouthpiece of extremist ideology. By forgetting the internal differences, people should come together and exchange their ideas. People should get inspiration from contribution of national personalities. With the objective, Tilak started organizing of Shiv Jayanti and Ganesh Utsav. For political reasons, if people come together and then government will ban them. But for religious reasons, if people come together, the government will not ban them, was his opinion. In the Mandalay prison, Tilak wrote Gita Rahasya. Its core was philosophy of Karma Yoga and stressed the people should always be in action. The extremist
Okay,
leaders
stop.
established
Stop. Okay, Mansi, continue.
Yes, teacher. The extremist leader established education institutions for creating a generation concerned about own language and tradition. The extremist leaders were of the opinion that if lakhs of people take part in the freedom movement and challenge the British government by struggling against them, only then success will be achieved. They unanimously believed that the movement should be made more severe, but they did not adopt the means of armed revolution, rather instead of for an extensive public agitation. The moderates laid the foundation of freedom movement and the extremists carried forward the movement. In
Okay,
18
stop. Okay, so whatever part we have completed by reading, have you understood what is written over there? फ्रीडम मुवमेंटची सुरुवात कशी झाली, कोणी कोणी काय काय कार्य केलं, ते या लेसन मध्ये आपण बघणार आहोत. येस येस and little bit is related to your previous lessons also, like that para which included that economic crops and all which were forced to taken by farmers, and yes, this was already done in your previous lessons, right? Okay. Okay, so we are going to stop over here for today. For your homework, you have to write the question answers of this lesson number 5, which we have completed. Okay. So let's meet in the next lecture. Till then, bye bye everyone. Yes, bye bye. Thank you so much and welcome. Bye.